Hi everyone, as I mentioned in my first declutter video, I'm going to film the face declutter for the most part in one video except for my blushes. It just was way too long. I need to do this in a separate video. So this milk box here contains all of my blushes. And we'll go through them and see what we're going to do with them. For starters, I have this e.l.f. blush palette right here. This is the darker one. I don't reach for this. I wanted the darker version because this one had the more warm toned shades in here. If I've used this once, I would be surprised, and I've had this for over 2 years. I'm going to declutter this. The only shade I might keep is this one right here because I think I can make this one work. The others, never ever. So I might just take this one shade out and keep it in a separate container. Gosh darn it. Hard to take out. There we go. That's the wrong one. No! There we go. So this one, I'm going to keep. The other three I'm going to pass along. Maybe I have room in here if I take the... Nah, I'll have to see. I'll keep this separate for now. Then I have a Pacifica... Oops, pardon buddy. I have a Pacifica blush duo. This is their coconut infused blush with the shades Beaming and Tender Heart. I like that it has a mirror on the back. And then these are the shades. I do love these. They are very warm toned. They are awesome for me. I'm going to keep this one for sure. I have two cream blushes in here. I have the P2 Cheeks and Lips Cream Blush in the shade Cinderella Drama. This is a warm toned nude. This I need to pass along because this is just so old. This needs to please. The same goes for the Essence Ready for Boarding limited edition lip and cheek cream in the shade Beauty on Tour. This is more pinkish, but still warm. This is a pinkish coral. It's a cream blush, and I've had this for so long it needs to go. I also have an e.l.f. blush here. This is in the shade Mellow Mauve. I've had this since 2010 and it just needs to go out of my collection. It's quite nice. As you can see, I have hit pan on this, but it needs to go. Bye. Then I have a Bare Minerals all over face color in Rose Radiance. I bought this last year. Hey buddy, you need to the friend of a friend used this on me. And goodness gracious, this is such a gorgeous color. So I am... Let me see if this works. Nope. Of course not. No. Gosh darn it. It was difficult to swatch. I hope you can see this a little bit. I just love the color. I still have that little removable thingy in there for whatever reason. I do like this a lot. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. It's very natural. I can't overdo it with this blush, which is what I like about it. And then I have some Tarte blushes here. I have the Tarte Mini in the shade Quirky. This is it. This is super nice. Haven't used it. Have I used this once? Yeah, I've used this once. I'm going to keep it because I do like the Tarte blushes. The same goes for the Tarte blush in Party. This was last year's birthday present from Sephora. I'm going to keep this for sure. This here is the Tarte blush in Tipsy. I am horribly torn about this because this is easily the oldest, one of the oldest blushes I still have in my collection. I got this the same time as I had gotten Mellow Mauve. This is very, very corally, but it's also very dark. And this is it. And there. It doesn't show up as this is a heavy swatch, but it does blend out. And I'm torn about this. I need to decide on this one. And then I have the Tarte blush in the shade Sensual. I've got this last year for the 21 Days of Beauty. Don't remember which ones, but this is a very neutrally shade. I'm going to keep this because it is really nice. I also have some Urban Decay Afterglow blushes, which I got because of the 21 Days of Beauty. The first one is in Indecent. This is a orangey nudish shade. I do like this a lot. I also have the shade Kinky, which is even more neutral. This is very, very nice. I'm going to keep this one as well. And I have the shade Video, which is the most brown toned blush I think in my collection. I'm going to keep this as well. Then I have, what am I going to do next? Let's do some drugstore blushes. I have the Essence Miami Roller Girl blush in the shade Dates on Skates. This is a gradient blush with orange on this side, pink on the other. This is very, very neon and very, very bright. As you can see, they're right here. They don't blend out as much as I need them to, so I'm going to pass these along. Next up, I have the Essence Kalinka Beauty Limited Edition Collection blush in the shade East Side Story. This is it. This is also quite vibrant, but it's a nice blush. I'm going to keep this one because this is so nice. More Essence Limited Edition blushes. I have the Essence blush from the Cherry Blossom Girl Limited Edition in the shade Asian Sensation. This is it. As you know, I do like this a lot. I'm going to keep this. This is 2 shades right here, and these are super nice, and I'm not going to pass along this kind of blush. I'm just not. I think my blush collection, and in general my collection, is small enough to not have too many dupes and shades that are very, very similar. So I can get away with this. Let's do the last 2 Essence blushes that I do have. I have the Essence Silky Touch blush in the shade Indian Summer. This is a satin finish. Well, it says Silky Touch. Very, very neutral, warm toned blush. There you go. This is a very neutral sheen on my skin. I like this. Gonna keep this as well. And then I have the Essence Matte Touch blush. This is a matte blush in the shade Peach Me Up. This is it. I have a few angles here. This on my finger, and swatch this down here. There you go. This is again such a nice neutral blush. I'm not gonna pass this along, to be honest. Let's face it. These are very, very nice. Now we have 3 more German drugstore brand blushes left. I have the Alverdi blush in the shade Abendsonne, which is Evening Sun. This is a terracotta-y blush. I bought this because I don't think I have anything in that shade in my entire collection. Nope, nothing. This is orange, but it's also brown, and it's terracotta. I love this a lot. This is such a natural, nice blush on me. I'm going to keep this. Let me give you a swatch. It's on my ring finger. There you go. This is very, very nice. I'm gonna keep that for sure. I have the Rivaldo Loop blush in the shade Terracotta. This is it. This is more cool toned, but it's still very natural. I can blend this out if I want to, but yeah. This might also work as a contour shade, looking at it, depending on how much I blend it in. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I haven't played around with this too much, to be honest, because you can still see most of the pattern on here. So maybe I should pull this in as a play with me kind of product soon. And the last one I have is the Catrice blush in Apricot Smoothie. This is it. So technically this is a dual toned blush. It doesn't show up too much thanks to my awesome camera and lighting situation here right now. I really need to get my camera fixed. It's a work in progress though, because it's no longer under warranty, so I have to pay for it, or I have to buy a new camera, which either way it's going to be a little bit of an issue, and I need to save up money for that. So it's these two fingers right here, and here's the swatches. I'm torn about this one because they are quite nice, but do I not have enough of these blushes? I have to think about this. I have to think about this and maybe play around with it a bit more when I have the time, and then make up my mind. Then I have 6 blushes left right here. We're gonna start with the single one, the Balm Springs Long Wearing Blush in the shade In Full Swing. It's just a sample size. I'm gonna keep this because I'm pretty sure I can hit pan on this. It's a nice neutral shade. It's a bit more on the pinky side, which I don't have too many pinky blushes. So I'm going to keep this and play around with this some more. I also have 2 Sleek blushes. Now, Sleek is kind of iffy on their cruelty-free status. I've kept them because back when I bought them, I was pretty certain they were cruelty-free. But the first shade right here is the Pantau blush from the Abar La Pêche collection. And this is it. Yeah. Now, I have for the longest time kept it with the reasoning that this packaging is cute and I stand by this, but this is the blush. I am not going to wear this ever at all, totally, completely. I've worn this a handful of times. I had a hard time and I spent a long time blending this out. Let's be honest. Goodbye. I'm a little sad because I did love this. Just the idea of this bright ass blush, but yeah, goodbye. And then I have the Sleek blush in the shade Rose Gold. It's supposed to be a dupe for the NARS Orgasm blush, which is so hyped. This is it. I don't even know if I've used this at all. I got this when a German online store closed down, and they said the first however many orders would get this blush in a for free. So that's how I got this. And this is it. I need a heavier swatch here. It's the bottom here. I'm super torn. Like I said, the cruelty-free status is iffy. I'm fairly sure I don't have anything like this. I might want to try this one before I decide. And another little makeup remover thingy. Well, this is going so because I think I've declared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blushes so far, and I have 3 on mine. Let me think about this. Actually 4. I put the elf blush that I took out of the palette. I need to think about these products because this one might be hard to store because it's not magnetic. We'll see. And then I have 3 Too Faced Love Flush blushes. These 3 right here. I have Love Flush right here. This is it. I don't even need to swatch this. I'm going to keep this. I have I Will Always Love You, which is a more orangey shade. I'm going to keep this as well. And I have Baby Love, which I'm going to keep as well. So with the Too Faced blushes, what I ended up doing is when I purchased them, I had a neutral shade, I had an orangey shade, and I had a pinkish shade. I'm just going to keep those because, sorry, I like these a lot. They're cute. Love the packaging, love the imprint, and I love the shades, so they are going to stay with me. So this was it for my blush declutter. A lot faster, honestly, than my other face product declutter. I think I did a good job. I need to think about those products right here. So I'm going to set those aside. And oh, pardon me, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blush products, because I forgot about this palette. So I will have another declutter coming up soon. I'm deciding, kind of debating on whether I want to film it right now or not. I might do it right now because I am right here. I have a sleeping baby, which I can hopefully transfer over and then film it. Well, you will be getting a few more declutters in the near future. Like I said, I need to go through this and then decide what I want to pan for the rest of the year, and I want to do this as fast as possible. I want to have at least 8 months left for this, so better get going. Now, if you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to give this a thumbs up, just so I know that you like it. It always gives me a nice hint as to what you like and what you don't like. If you haven't subscribed yet and would like to see more decluttering and also more project pans and the likes, please hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!